Hey, yo, let's get it. Another live. Good morning, Money Monday. Back with your boy Boss Up. Hey, let's get it. Another live. All right, see, I got myself playing in the background. My bad for that little right there. Yeah, so come on in. Drop your city and state wherever you're watching this video from, wherever you're watching this live from. I want to know where you're at, because this is the video where we find out how to find jobs in your area, where to go to find those, where to make it happen, all that good stuff. So drop your likes, drop your comments, hit that subscribe, come on in. The best gig out, side hustle, get money channel on YouTube, man. Show you how to boss up the right way, get up out the 9 to 5 rat race, let everybody come in. But you know, we don't do too much long talking, too many intros. But go ahead and get this stuff out the way. You can follow me on all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. And you want to drop a Cash App, Instagram sticker, like, super chat. Want to get your comment read on stream, go ahead and drop a chat right now where you're watching this from. All right, so I got a couple of websites. I'm gonna show you guys how to find gigs in your area, whether that's a medical courier, auto parts, parcel delivery, paperwork delivery, food delivery, a new gig app in your area. Gig apps are a easy entry level to get into this game. That's why the money is low. That's why it's so saturated. It's easy to get in. But if you want the real money, you want to start making some good money, you need to start getting contracts, formulating your own business, and get doing hard to deliver items, larger items, items you need to be certified, like bloodborne pathogens, medicines of that nature. And that's how you get the real money. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of websites on how we do that. And the first one we got today is, my guy, wow, Courier Gigs. So this website, go to the home page, actually, Courier Gigs. This is what it looks like, couriergigs.com. You can go ahead and hop on that website. Follow along with me. We got 6 people in the chat watching this right now. I want you guys to drop your city and state so we can find some work. I know Virginia has been heavy in my comment section. Of course, Dallas, Texas is always in there. Alabama, South Florida. So we're going to look at some of those cities and states. And then we'll be getting more comments. But Courier Gigs, one of the top ones I've ever found to find work in my area and other areas. So right now we're looking in the medical courier. So you can browse by jobs. You can browse by location. Let's see the full-time route, what type of category. So let's look for medical courier. So they got pharmaceutical delivery, medical supplies. Those 2 things fall under that. So let's do pharmaceutical delivery. Let's do Virginia. To Virginia Beach, 25 miles, parcel delivery. Let's see what we find. Ooh, not a goddamn thing. Let's go ahead and open it up to all packages, because sometimes these companies do not label their work in the right thing here. So we had to branch out. So this is a good thing. You get real-time data of your area. So we had to branch out to over 100 miles from Virginia Beach. Got a whole lot going on in Virginia Beach, but I know Newport News is not that far, if I don't think, from that area. Anybody Virginia watching right now, let me know. But these are some things, all Med Express. Like I said, here's a medical courier position right here, pharmaceutical delivery. It didn't come up, but we had to branch out the search a little bit more, and it actually takes you to the actual website. So I'm gonna do a separate video on this one. St. John, Florida, to see what all areas they work in. But all meds is one. Courier gigs. I'm actually showing you how to use this website, showing you the best type of jobs on this website. Of course, medical, courier, pharmaceutical sales are always the best. These are also pretty good. Medical supplies delivery. Let's see if we got any information about how much they're paying. So this actually links you to ZipRecruiter. So you're starting to see where these companies and where these employers are posting their contracts, where they're posting, try to find drivers. So these are the websites you need to be saving: ZipRecruiter, Courier gigs, saving their direct website to apply there, because they know a lot of people don't know about them. So they have to get the word out through these types of websites. So 1099, Courier, sedan, SUV. You need your specific type of insurance. Make sure you take note of this insurance. This is very important to have when you're getting started with these companies. Yes, it is expensive, but it is worth it when you're delivering medical courier. You don't want to be sued for not having proper insurance. If your car gets broken into or you get in an accident and anything spills, they can come after you if you're not insured. So $400 a day, very good money. Pass a criminal background checks. Couple people do ask me about background checks. So some companies do ask for background checks, some don't. Audio. People hear me? Yeah, yes, people hear me. I didn't get no chat though. Chats that. Come on in, drop a word. So that's how most of these companies work. That's Go Delivery out of Newport News. They got USPS contract. They actually get you a contract with the Postal Service. They got GoPuff on here, heavy. And then let's check out Alabama. Alabaster, Alabama. See what's going on in Alabaster. Oh, they got something in Bessemer, which I know is outside of Birmingham. Like I said, location does matter in this gig space. If you do want the best paying gig, if you want a lot of options, being close to a city does help you. So this one is for Pace. I think I covered that company a couple of times before. So this one takes you to another website, a third-party website where you go to Pace. Pace has their own website as well, where they show you how much they're paying. So owner operator, courier delivery, $51,000 a year. Driving your own sedan. Not sure this is full-time or not. They'll say full-time. So 51 a year. It's not a whole lot of money. It's not too bad either, depending on, price of living out there in Bessemer. Not too much. Average income there, 8:30 to 6:30 p.m. Going to average 150 miles, 6 days a week. Sound a little bit more than full time. But you're only driving, could be driving that whole time. Usually don't. Usually the routes are only about 4 or 5 hours. They just give you a standard time frame of when you can be driving. So yeah, courier gigs. That is one. And then next website I want you to show you guys is Shipley. Shipley.com. Shipping companies compete for your job. Shipley is a company where, I should say, just your average Joe Schmo, your average family, and then also some larger companies use this as well to find deliveries and let you know they have stuff to ship. So you can be a shipper or you can be the one that delivers the stuff. So of course, on this channel, we all trying to make money. We're trying to find shipments. So you go to search shipments You don't have to create an account to actually find the shipment. So see if it's actually worth your while. A lot of cars need to be shipped, some furniture, clothing, sofas for the expedition. So they got everything categorized, where it is, collection, where you need to drop it off at. So if you're like an over the road hauler, or car hauler, tow truck driver, you want to make some extra money with this. This is a great site. Even small things. I've actually carried cases like probably 5 cases of water in my SUV to a location using this website. Made some pretty good money. Delivered some TVs from some shopping stores, parts. Picked up some parts from Pick Apart from this company, delivered them to the next state over. So you kind of negotiate your own pay with this website. Let me find something that's kind of reasonable. Let's do clothing. Oh, they're making me log in to see the whole details now. Oh, this is something different. User can see everything without it. Let's see. Let's go to Georgia, to South Carolina. Georgia to South Carolina. About a 2-3 hour drive. Let's see what we got. Anything going from Georgia to South Carolina? We got a couple of things going to Georgia to South Carolina, mostly cars. 130 miles. They already got 10 quotes on here for this. We're gonna make you log in. Yeah, gonna make you log in to see all those details, but just to see standard stuff. And it's a free login, so I do advise everybody to create an account so you can see more details. But most of the items on this website nowadays are cars that need to be shipped. A couple of years ago, there were a lot more items on here that needed to be shipped. And also, this is an international website, so they do deliveries in the UK and other parts of Europe as well for my international viewers. Okay. All right. So this is Shipley. Let's say you can search by state, whatever state you in. You can tell what type of deliveries in your area. Of course, before you sign up and create an account, you can kind of get a ballpark of what's on here, what's on the website, what's available, what's worth delivering. Of course, they don't give you pay details because pay details are negotiated once you have locked in and send your quote. So they got quotes, how much they want to charge for that, and then the driver usually picks the cheapest quote. Or if you got, reputable stars, you do get graded on here by, doing delivery. So you do get some couple of good deliveries, then you get rated and people can find you that way and grade you that way. And just want to see how it sound on here. Been having some mic problems, but it's all good. I appreciate y'all hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. For sticking around to this live, I'm gonna give y'all an extra gem. And here's another 2 websites I found that help you guys make some extra money. So I did a video about Amazon Hub, where if you have a business or a home-based business or anything of that nature, Amazon would allow packages to be dropped off at your location, and then you have to go deliver them within a 20-30 mile area in your city, close to your business. And then this company kind of does the same things, called Vincent Go. If you do have a business, you can get parcels from different companies, say from Shein or other places who need returns or need to be stuff sent back. They use your location. You scan it, and then the postal service comes and picks up the parcel. So you're not necessarily delivering, but you are a collection center, and then you get paid for collecting those parcels. And I do believe they will eventually allow you to deliver in the future. I've talked to the owner of this company. They've contacted me because Georgia is one of the test states where they're rolling out next, and they offer me a nice little incentive package to be one of the first ones to pilot this program Wasn't a whole lot of money. Like I said, average, $300 a month. And extra revenue is not a, covers maybe a light bill for my business, but it is cool. It gets people coming into your doors and get people coming to your business for people who already have a business who want to supplement their income or make extra income through their business. Try Vented Go. And then next we got some details about some high paying jobs, DoorDash, what they pay, Uber Eats, Postmates. Of course, all these are gig apps, which you're seeing right now. And then Google got some local delivery, FedEx, Courier, Courier, UPS delivery, CDL. So you see, the larger the items you deliver, of course, the more money you pay, more money you get paid. So those are tips and trades of this. And when you are looking for these jobs, when you're searching for these jobs on those websites I gave you earlier, just be mindful of what pays most, and then what pays least will get you in the door faster. So you guys complain about these gig apps not paying because it's so many people driving for them nowadays that people are taking low offers, and that drives down the pay. But when you are a professional, when you have to get licensed, when you have to get insurance, when you have to pass background checks, that limits the amount of people on those apps, on those companies. So the pay does go up on those natures. And then last but not least, here's a cool little option for you guys who have box trucks, cars with trailers, SUVs, who like to pick up and move stuff. Drop Curb is a junk removal service that you can become a hauler and get paid the same day via PayPal. Make your own schedule. You pick your own jobs you want to start with. If you don't want the job, you just don't sign up for it. It's not a mandatory thing, nothing you got to do every day. So this is great for people to making extra money as well. I wish I known about this about a year ago. Definitely would have put some things together, but I got things in mind. Might put a team together for this. I can just rent some U-Hauls out for the day. Find some stuff that's pretty close, no more than 30 miles out. Get the U-Haul for $29, 30 miles, $60 for the truck a day. Make $300-400. It's good money. Real good money. So I'm gonna sign up for this, see how I can work this, get some drivers, get some young guys. With summertime, we got a lot of high school and college kids out for the summer looking for work. People in general just looking for work, grown people. They have to be school age kids. People looking for work. They don't mind making a quick $100 for 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, man. Let's put this play together, show you how the guys to boss up and get money without having to break your back all the time. You just gotta use your money, use your knowledge, use your know-how, and put things together. And this is one opportunity, being a junk hauler, you can do. So this guy made $675 a week, 300 one day, 300 another day. All depends about your area. And then we can see what city this company's in a lot of cities. They're in like 20 Alabama cities, 14 Arkansas cities, 100 California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho. I never see Idaho. This company's in Idaho, Indiana, Kentucky. So I'm actually going to do a junk haul video. I think that's going to be my next video. Show you guys how to be junk haulers and make money picking up junk from off the road, picking up junk from scheduled bookings, taking them to scrap yards, making money that way, or just, reselling some items. Like you get some good used couches, some good used furniture, you can upsell those on Marketplace and Upsmart and some other those companies where you can get it from. All right. All right. So pay that like tax. Appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate y'all sticking around to the end of this video. Give y'all this extra gem, how to make some money. Like I said, of course, when you call in junk, you need a larger vehicle, but they do have small items like some TVs might fit in your back seat, haul off. So don't be discouraged on this opportunity if you're don't have a large vehicle. Like I said, they pick up a large amount of items, take them to the landfill, take them to other people's homes, resell them, do what you need to do. But of course, if you have a trailer or a van, that's how you make the most money. Any insurance for solo curb carriers, valid driver's license, your own vehicle. No special insurance needed for this. How you deal with customers, almost never item left on the curb, no knocking, no talking to people. Just make sure you got the app open. I can imagine people coming out here and say, hey, what are you doing? Being nosy when you go into some neighborhood. So make sure you might have a vest, look professional. Make sure you have the app out so nobody will think you're doing anything funny and the Karens won't come messing with you. All right, man. So boss up, boss up. We have no comments of people who want to mention their city or state. We can find some work in your area for the next 2 minutes. Go ahead and let me know where you're watching this video from. Give me a city or state comment in the comment section, and then we can drop that. Appreciate you guys watching this on both of my channels, Credit K and Boss Up with K. And no comments, no likes, man. Let's do a recap. Of course, we talked about Courier gigs. CourierGigs.com is one of the top websites to find work, and another one is Shipley, Shipley.com. You can find deliveries, find work, boss up. Don't rely on these gig apps. Don't rely on these apps and these companies to call you back. Go out and find the work. Go out and create your own opportunities, create your own business, and get this work and get moving. All right, man. Continue to teach you guys how to boss up. Have a great Monday. We are.